So good day and welcome to another edition of America Water Cooler News. My name is Rock Daniels and today is Tuesday, April the 18th, 2023. So now here's some news that's going on and may affect you across the United States. Now, after an 84-year-old white man in Kansas City was charged with first-degree assault for shooting a black teen who mistakenly went to the man's home, the prosecutor clarified that while there was a racial component, the charging documents did not explicitly state the shooting was racially motivated. Civic and political leaders, including President Biden, demanded justice. Now, the teen, an honor student, was shot in the forehead and the forearm after approaching the wrong house. Civil rights attorneys have called for an end of gun violence against unarmed black individuals and for children to feel safe, not hunted. Now, at a Sweet 16 birthday party in Alabama, Alexis Dowdle found herself kneeling beside her fatally wounded brother, Phil Dowdle, as gunshots rang out. Now, 3 others were killed and 32 injured in this shooting. Now, Alexis tried to stay strong, tapping her brother's face and urging him to stay with her. Now, the investigation is ongoing, with officials appealing for more information. Now, the shooting was one of several high-profile incidents over the weekend in the U.S. that left multiple people dead or injured. Now, Alexis recalled her brother trying to protect her as they tried to escape this gunfire. Now, Russian President Vladimir Putin visited military compound and command posts in Ukraine as the war enters its 14th month in an effort to boost morale of his troops amid a possible counteroffensive by Kyiv and Western supplied weapons. Now, Putin, dressed in a dark suit, appeared to chair meetings with military officials, congratulating them on Orthodox Easter and presenting them with icons. Now, Russia's war in Ukraine has reached a stalemate with heavy fighting around Bakhmut. Now, Putin's visits come as Ukraine prepares for a counteroffensive, depleting Russian forces while acquiring technical equipment from allies. Now, Ukrainian officials express confidence in reclaiming occupied territories. Now, Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass, she was elected on a promise to address the city's homelessness crisis. Now, she plans to allocate a record $1.3 billion in the next year's budget for shelter and treatment programs, including buying hotels or motels for conversions to housing. Now, her signature program, Inside Safe, has over 1,000 enrollees. Now, Governor Gavin Newsom has also pledged 500 units of temporary housing, and the Biden administration has provided over $200 million in funding. However, challenges loom with a potential recession, infrastructure repairs, rising crime rates, and police staffing shortages. Now, Bass aims to hire more officers and invest in social workers and psychologists for emergency calls. Jurors set to see a $1.6 billion defamation lawsuit by Dominion Voting Systems against Fox News over false election fraud allegations. Now, trials are set for the First Amendment protections and they expose Fox's role in spreading elections lies. Now, Fox hosts include Tucker Carlson and Sean Hannity are expected to testify. Now, Dominion claims that Fox knowingly amplified falsehoods for ratings. Now, Fox says it reported on Trump's challenges to election results. Now, key questions for juries are going to be whether Fox acted actual malice with intentions that were bad or otherwise. Now, Fox maintains Dominion's claims are inflated. Now, President Joe Biden signed an executive order with over 50 directives to enhance child care access and support caregivers, but the funding would come from existing commitments, making the impact largely symbolic. Now, the order aims to improve child care for federal workers' children, lower costs for families in the Child Care and Development Block Grant program. Now, this enhances home-based care for military veterans and raised pay and benefits for Head Start program teachers and staff. Now, the order demonstrates Biden's commitment to addressing these issues, but they are, like I said, coming from other things that were already allocated. Now, early fundraising is crucial for presidential candidates to demonstrate their viability, with dollars raised serving as a measure of popularity. Now, candidates often employ accounting gimmicks to inflate their fundraising hauls, such as double counting money transferred between campaign committees. Now, this practice, it's not illegal, but it has drawn attention with several candidates, including Nikki Haley, Marco Rubio, Joe Biden, and Donald Trump, having used similar strategies in the past. Now, fundraising efforts, they can also be boosted by access to the national pool of donors, leftover cash from previous campaigns, and transfers to super PACs supporting a candidate's candidacy. Now, 2 men were arrested in New York City for helping establish a secret police station on behalf of the Chinese government. Now, about 3 dozen officers from China's National Police Force were charged with using social media to harass dissidents in the United States. Now, these cases are part of the U.S. Justice Department's efforts to disrupt Chinese government attempts to locate and suppress pro-democracy activists critical of Beijing's policies who were residing in America. Now, the arrests are the first of their kind anywhere in the world and highlight concerns over China's covert activities and violation of national sovereignty. Well, guys, that does it for another edition of America's Water Cooler News. My name is Rock Daniels, and I am the Bluegrass Realtor for all your Central Kentucky real estate needs. Feel free to reach out to me anytime at rockrealtor@yahoo.com. That's ROCKREALTOR@yahoo.com. Please take a moment, click that subscribe button so you and I can stay connected. And thank you so much again for stopping by today. I look forward to seeing you here again tomorrow for another edition of America's Water Cooler News. Have a great day.